Hi guys, and happy new year to all of us. Happy 2024. I hope we've crossed over well, and I pray that this year will be a year of harvest. I pray for everyone who has plans. We make plans, but God laughs at them. But I pray that this year we'll be able to actually lay out our plans and have them fulfilled. Today I come to you barefaced. I have no makeup on. I've just come from the shower, and I just wanted to show you a quick amateur 10-minute makeup routine for those girlies who go to work with a bit of makeup. Like for me, I have to because of these dark marks. They're still there. They're not as pronounced as they used to be, but they're still there, and I like looking a bit fresh in the morning. If you have that 10-15 minutes, you can take something from this video and be able to apply it. Now, one thing that has really helped me with the hyperpigmentation that I have is the La Roche-Posay Effet Clair Duo. I still use it till today. I've been very loyal to this for the past 3 years. I've always used this. I just stopped using the Pigment Clear because economy, and plus I realized it doesn't really do much for me as long as I'm using this and a good moisturizer. So I start my skincare by putting a very small amount of this, because I use this both morning and evening, and when I'm using both morning and evening, it tends to irritate my skin. So I just put a bit of it in the morning and in the evening before I sleep, because like I said, my skin is really sensitive and it burns if I use a lot of it. So I do that step, and then I have a mirror over here also, so please don't mind me looking over here, although the camera is also doing a pretty good job. So after that, I go in with my moisturizer, and I've really loved the Simple moisturizer. It's simple, just like it says. It doesn't have any smells and or perfume, and I love how moisturizing it is for my skin. Although I have oily skin, I love something that's going to help me not dry out, because I used to use very drying products and I don't like the feeling of feeling dry when you have oily skin. So I just put it's really thick, so I put a pea size amount because of my oily skin, and I make sure I use the replenishing rich. There's a replenishing light moisturizer and there's a replenishing rich. This one is a bit thicker than the light one, but I like it because it makes me feel moisturized, unlike the other one, which makes me leaves me very dry. And like I said, in as much as I have oily skin, I really hate the feeling of dryness, because my skin tends to now overwork in terms of trying to replenish the oil. So I do that all over my face. You can see I still have a lot of hyperpigmentation over here and over here, but like I say, it's not as bad as it used to be. And I have to go in with sunscreen. Now for sunscreen, I don't want to really share because I feel like everyone has their own preference, but this one is just an off-brand sunscreen. It's called Zap something. So I use a very generous amount of sunscreen, as you know, in January right now. And the sun, even though it's been raining a lot in Nairobi, the sun is still out here to play. As you can see, I'm just using my natural light, and it's really bright on my face. So I have to go in with the sunscreen. Someone was telling me black girls don't need sunscreen, but yo, I jumped off that bandwagon. I used to be on that bandwagon, but I jumped off real quick. So as you can see, I'm looking glazed like a donut. I love it. So for my hyperpigmentation spots, I like going in with the Pro Concealer. Remember, this is a 10-minute tutorial, so I don't really go like savage on every little mark. I just do it very generously on my chin especially, and I make sure I cover every spot. The one that I'm using right now is for my skin tone, this is Espresso. This is closer to my skin tone because it's a bit darker. And then I blend it with my blender. Check here, making sure that it covers at least a bit much of my hyperpigmentation, because we're still gonna do foundation. So I hate the feeling of heavy makeup on my face, but I still like having coverage. So this makeup tutorial takes me like 15 minutes max, but mostly 10, especially when I'm heading to work, because I don't have the luxury of doing a huge makeup, and plus I don't really know much when it comes to makeup. This has been my go-to for forever, since I started using makeup, because it's been working for me, and it makes me look very professional without looking like I have a whole bunch of makeup. Because when you're going to work, there's no need of wearing a huge amount of makeup unless your work demands that, but most of us we really don't need it. But I like the feeling of looking put together, and if I can spare 10-15 minutes in the morning, then why not? And I am able to spare those 10-15 minutes to get my face together, so why not? So I go in with, oh, you've seen the foundation I use. It's not an expensive one, but it does the work. It's full coverage, as you can see. It covers everything on my face, and I take it down my neck, but not really down towards this area, because I don't like it touching my clothes. I hate having makeup on my clothes. So as you can see, it's full coverage, and it's just the Maybelline Fit Me. Mine is 355 Pecan. It's a very good foundation, affordable, but very good full coverage. So I'll go in with concealer again. Now this one is not to cover. This one is a bit different. It's in the number Toffee, the name Toffee. So I'll go in with a bit of concealer on there, and there, and a bit there. Just that. Okay, I could do a bit here too, but it's mostly it's for highlighting, and I let it sit for a few minutes, for a few seconds. I don't have minutes to wait for it to sit, so I use my hand, or I can use something to just let it settle in a bit. But for me, what I do, I start blending this top part, this one. I blend it in, and then I leave the rest of it to just sit there as I go on with my good old translucent powder. I prefer translucent powder to normal powder because it sets better for me. It might look crazy. Let me show you. It might look crazy because it looks a bit yellow, but I find that it sets my makeup better than compact powder, or than just normal loose powder. And then I make sure I take it down like that to create that arch. Then the other side like that, and then a bit on my neck and a bit on my nose. So while the rest is setting, I can be doing my eyes. Now for my eyes, hey, this one is completely self-taught. I know the girlies these days are doing something really out there, but I really don't have time to be doing all that. So I take my spoolie. It's for brushing out my what are these ones called? Eyebrows. Yeah. So I brush them out to just get the outline of what I want, And then I go in with my eye pencil. I'm using just a regular eye pencil. I can't look there because it's going to, I can't see properly, so I'm using my mirror to just draw out a simple outline of how I'd want my eyebrows to look. That it's an outline I've just drawn with my eye pencil. Then I just fill it in very lightly with some light strokes. I line it up and then I'd fill it in, and it looks very natural for my face shape because I feel like I've been doing this for quite a while, this particular shape. There. And then to make it a bit more, like stand out a bit more, I like using this Kiss Beauty gel eyeliner and eyebrow 2-in-1. It's a gel eyeliner thingy. I don't know what to call it, but it looks like that, and it comes with this small brush. It has this part, and it has another part over here. When you apply it, your eyebrows stay put the whole day. They will not disappear on you, because I know I've seen my eyebrows. I have eyebrows and then they just disappear on me during the day because of sweat and other things. So with this, it helps my eyebrows stay put the whole day, and it makes them a bit more, like a bit more standoutish. I use the brown one. It has two of them, so I use the brown one. I'm using a mirror in this cut thing. It has a like a magnifying mirror. Sometimes I'll use both of them, but for today I just want to use one because I don't need both of them unless I want my makeup to stay the whole day, like to stay that way the whole day, and for now I don't really need that. So after that, the rest of my face has been setting, so I go in again with my brush and I blend under my eyes. And one thing that I do is I blend both under my eye and on top of my eye to just cover everything up, because I find that when I blend just the bottom of my eye, the top of my eye looks weird, like it's a different color. So like that. And then even this, I can just blend it out. So now I go in again with my translucent powder, and I know I'm supposed to use a different brush for all these things, but I keep forgetting. I have this powder brush that I go in with a bit and I put it under my eye, right under my eye and on my chin, and I let it sit there for like a minute. If you remember those days we used to bake, I bake but not for long, because that eyeliner is that powder is very, it sets your face and makes you look white. So now I'll go under my eye with this Colossal Kajal Maybelline eye pencil. Let me do that on my mirror. So I like a very dark under eye. It opens up my eyes because I have small eyes. I see people using white and colored, and I want to try experiment with colored, but not for work of course, but for when I'm going for events. I'd want to try colored, like a blue, a green or something under my eye or on my eye, like as a wing liner. So that's it. And then something I like, because my eyes are like cat eyes, something that actually enhances that cat eye look is this is looks like a marker, but it's an eyeliner. And since I cannot for the life of me use the thin ones, because they keep, remember I'm an amateur, so I don't know much about makeup. I want to learn how eyeshadow, but for now we're just taking it slow. So this is an eyeliner, and it looks like a marker. It has an eyeliner over there, and it has an under eye, like those things you draw over here, but I cannot do that. My hands shake to no avail. So I'll go in with this to get that cat eye effect. It's very amateur looking. Please don't think that. There, it's very, very light. And then this one I like it because it's brown, so it's not like it's shouting. And I do wear it even at work because I like the way it makes my eyes like go high. So now I can blend before I do my mascara as a last resort, because the eyeliner, I wanted to wait until I did my eyeliner so that when I'm touching my face, I leave those prints, and with that I now am able to just blend everything together. So now I'll finish with mascara, which again I'll use my mirror for, because if I use that it will just smudge all over. There. I love mascara. Oh, it makes my eyelashes look really, really like long. I've had people ask me, do you have fake lashes? I'm like, nope, it's just mascara. Look, I feel like 90% of my makeup is on my eyes because I love highlighting my eyes. I love my eyes. I love the way they look. And so I like highlighting them and making them stand out because they are my best feature. If you ask me, I used to hate them when I was younger because I felt like they made me look like a kitty cat. But these days I love them. So that's the mascara done. And just like that, we are done. For work, I just use a very simple, this is a, what is this called? It might look like it took a bit longer, but it's because I'm talking and I'm looking at the thingy. But usually this takes me like 10-15 minutes. And if I want to feel spicy, if I want to feel a bit spicy, I'll use this. This is a lipstick that really highlights. I love the color. It's a matte lipstick that this lipstick stays the whole day, literally. So now I can take down my hair. And comb it out, and I'm done. Just like that, I'm done. I'm ready to go to work, to an event. It doesn't take me long. It doesn't take me hours to do my makeup. We used to do these trips with my friends, and I used to be the first person out there. And I remember my friend's husband used to say, to ask why why I take such a short time. I'm like, because I grew up with a very strict dad. If he said he's gone, and he'll leave you in the house. You'll just see the taillights of his car leaving. So it taught me that thing of when someone is in a hurry, you are also in a hurry. And I don't like going to work late as well, just because I'm doing makeup. So yeah, there's also that. So for work, I don't like leaving my hair down. And the good thing with me is I prefer wigs to my natural hair, because my natural hair takes me forever to get done. A wig takes me like just comb it down. And for work, I'll hold it back in a low ponytail like that. And and I'm done. And that's my 10 to 15 minutes amateur 9 to 5 work girl makeup routine. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, anything to add, please comment down below. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you later. Mwah.